Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, today I came across a small clip, and it's of Governor Greg Abbott of Texas. And I want to talk a little bit about what he's saying concerning the flooding in Texas and the now 109 people that are confirmed dead and more people missing, and what he's saying about pointing fingers and guilt. Now, here's the thing. The clip, I was thinking of putting the clip right in this video, but I'm really uptight about copyright infringement. So the clip is right down, just go right down to the video description, and I'll put the link right there. It's to TMZ. It'll take you right to the video clip. It's a short clip, about 2 minutes long, about 120 seconds. It's right down in the video description. Okay, so this is what, I'll sum it up, what he says. This is Governor Greg Abbott, and it's concerning accusations about Trump's Doge cutting the NOA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and cutting warning systems for hurricanes and big storms coming in, and how Republicans in Texas voted against putting early warning sirens along the Guadalupe River. Okay, so in this video clip, Governor Greg Abbott is talking about football teams, and he's kind of tugging at the people of Texas at their heartstrings, at their core. He's saying this. He's saying that Friday Night Lights, high school football, college football, professional football, the Dallas Cowboys, they're all winners. And winners don't point fingers. Winners say, we're going to go out there and win. And only losers are the ones that point fingers. So, he's saying, now's the time to come together. And, there should be no blame, because winners don't blame anyone. I can kind of see why he's saying this, because he's to blame, and all his fellow Republicans, and Donald Trump, and Elon Musk, and Doge cutting the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration warning systems and all this, the warnings along the Guadalupe River. And I could understand. So he's tugging at the Texans' heartstrings, at their core, saying, oh, come on, a time like this, we don't point fingers. All right, so I'm not a big sports guy. I've told you guys that before, but I played football back in high school. I played Little League, and first of all, let me go over his analogy here just really quick. His premise is that just like all Texas football teams are eternal winners, that they never lose. Because the only way that you become a winning championship team is by losing. Like Steven Tyler says, I think it's in Dream On, you got to lose to know how to win. So everybody loses, okay? So that's the first faulty part of his premise. Every team loses at some point or another. Nobody's infinitely and eternally a championship team. And when a team loses, what do? How do they become better? They get the people, the weak links in the chain, to perform better by, I hate to say this, but by pointing fingers or by firing people. Coaches get fired all the time when their teams don't perform. You would call that pointing fingers, right? You're improving the team. That's the only way you improve, is by identifying the weak links in the chain. The chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So if you take that and you look at Texas and their early warning system and their Republicans, doing away with the warning systems, they would be the weak link in this chain that caused, or were a major cause in the deaths of all these Texans drowning in these floods. His premise here. Oh, and then I almost forgot here. I seem to remember Republicans and Greg Abbott pointing fingers before. Like who's to blame? Apparently, who they say is to blame for all the drugs and the violence and crime in the United States. They say that it's immigrants. It's a proven fact that American citizens commit more violent crimes than immigrants do. I mean, you look that up, you Google it, it's a fact, okay? But they have no problem pointing fingers at the immigrants as being the cause. Not to mention, I'm a recovering addict. And I'm going to say, first and foremost, that addicts are if you don't have a supply without a demand, addicts are the main cause of drugs coming into this country. Addicts are the main cause of cartels. Of the reason cartels exist is to provide drugs to addicts that have the money up in the United States. You know, so I mean, you have to. You can't lie to yourselves. You know, it's a great, you know, hand-holding, happy, good time moment by saying let's all come together and not point fingers. But that's just not how things work in the real world. I mean, they had no problem pointing fingers at saying that the last president or Obama, blaming him for the economy and all these other false accusations. They had no problems pointing fingers before. And but now that they're in the hot seat, let's not point fingers. Now's not the time. Winners don't point fingers. It's a load of complete bullshit. The link's down below. Let me know what you think. Have a good Wednesday.